a four-starter talk with this is Moon. It is, of course, 5:33 on our station of choice, and it's about that time. And we jump on to empowering your person on our station of choice. And on the line, finally, Mr. Mupulisi Mugwana. Mr. Mupulisi, good morning.
Hi, Zandile. Good morning to you. How are you?
Hey, half.
I see.
Yeah.
It's raining too much here. I hope you can hear me clearly from your side.
Where are you, Mr. Mupulisi?
Well, I'm in Gaborone.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's raining outside.
Yes, it is.
Okay. I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, that is great. That is great.
All
Um,
right.
okay. Today we are talking about cultivating the drive for progress. Cultivating the drive for progress. We are talking about this, especially that now we are heading towards the end of the year. It's already year end already. We are in November, and November, by the way, is my birthday month. I'm so looking forward to more coming my way. Our thought of the day today is, without continual growth and progress, such words as improvement, achievement, and success have no meaning. Without continual growth and progress, such words as improvement, achievement, and success has no meaning. Those are the words of Benjamin Franklin. And then I want to read another one that we are going to focus more on today by Chisom. Shirley Chisom, she said, "You don't make progress by standing on the sidelines, whimpering and complaining. You make progress by implementing ideas. You don't make progress by standing on the sidelines, whimpering and complaining. You make progress by implementing ideas." This morning we just want to maybe inspire, motivate, and remind our listeners that progress is an intentional pursuit. Progress is not something we wish for, it's something we act on. Progress comes in through our action, it comes in through us deciding that whatever come my way, whatever may be on my journey, I am still going to focus on one thing, which is progress. And I think sometimes, we lose or we don't make the intended progress because from the get-go, we don't make a conscious, deliberate decision that is and say to ourselves, what I want to get out of this journey, what I want to get out of this path, what I want to get out of this new project that I'm starting, I want to see progress. And when we don't make, that decision, at first, it's easy to give up when things don't go our way. It's easy to just throw in the towel when things don't seem to be going the way we wish we could go in. So I think the first thing that we need to be mindful when we're talking about this topic today on cultivating the drive for progress is that in your head you need to make it up that this month of November I am going to be focusing on progress. Towards the end of this year, all I want to do is small progress, small incremental value, and marginal improvement over time. You need to make it in your head before you can even start, before you can even lay down the project plan. You decide that I want to pursue progress, and the day you do that is the day where you free yourself from perfection, the day where you free yourself from what will other people say, and then you keep on doing what you need to do. That's what we are going to be talking about today on cultivating the drive for progress.
All right, Mr. Mupulisi. I don't know on the first point. The first point speaks of develop inner peace when what you want does not show up. Never lose sight of what you are heading or what your life represents. Allow yourself to be proud of yourself and all the progress you've made, especially the progress that no one else sees.
Yeah. Yesterday, before even I started sharing the flyer for what we're talking about today, I had
Yeah.
at least three people who were asking me, how do you keep going forward, in the midst of adversity? How do you keep doing one project after the other? Quoting in the own words, one of my clients said, how do you stay motivated to keep going forward, every single day? It's like you never burn out of energy. But the truth of the matter is, I do I do burn out. I do get in a point where sometimes I don't feel like showing up. But I've decided, that I'm going to develop patience when what I want does not show up. I am not going to beat myself up because I said by 2021, this is what I'm going to get. But I am going to look at myself and say, but how far have I come so far? What have I done so far? This journey, this is a journey, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon, it's not a sprint, it's not a race. So I look at myself and say, you know what, I am very proud of myself for what I have done so far. So I allow myself to be proud of myself, especially for the progress that other people cannot see. Because sometimes, Zandile, we are caught up in burning out, in depression, in stress, because we compare ourselves to other people on that tangible progress. But we know we have made progress that other people cannot see. And sometimes it's even our closest people, our parents, our relatives, our friends who say, "Ka re se mang maena o kgonne go dirana, wena tota wa bo o dirileng wa gago." And we end up looking at ourselves as failures. We look at ourselves as some people who are not making progress. But deep down in your heart, you know right now you are more loyal, you are more committed in your relationship, you are more understanding, you can communicate better now, and things are unfolding in a much better way. Your relationship with your kids are improving. Although at work you are not able to get the promotion, although at work you are not recognized, but at your workplace, at your home, things are getting better. You have built that one room, and other people may not see it, but your progress. When you are making progress. So one very important element on cultivating the drive for excellence or for progress is that you want to develop the patience to say, I may not be where I wanted to be, but I've made some small improvements and some small changes. And that thought alone, it helps you to keep on your feet. It helps you to keep on keeping on. Because the day you fill your thoughts with ideas that you are a failure, that you are not making progress, that you are not improving, is the day you slow down and momentum goes anyway. When we create momentum for laziness, you lazy around all year round. When we create momentum for doing one thing at a time, you build that momentum for that. So you don't want to kill your momentum, your progress, by starting to think that you don't matter, by starting to think that your ideas don't make any difference. You make a difference. You are making progress. So what you want to do is develop the patience, which is our first point. Develop the patience when what you want does not show up. Do not lose sight of where you are going. You may not be there yet, but keep on believing God for things to unfold on your way and what really your life represents. Allow yourself to be proud of yourself, especially on the progress that other people cannot see. You've made progress. Be proud of yourself as you take new projects this month, as you apply for new positions, as you show up in this new relationship that you are working into. Be proud of yourself, of what you are becoming, because life is about becoming. So that is our first point on cultivating the drive for progress.
All right. Takes us to the second one. Talks about take a faith-based massive action in consistent manner. In a consistent manner.
Yeah.
Take a faith-based massive action in a consistent manner. I'd like you to explain more on that. But let me continue. Slow, steady progress is better than daily extreme.
Yes, because it's easy to wake up like the weather the way it is today and say maybe I can show up tomorrow. And what end up happening is we kill the momentum and the drive to do what we can do today. One thing that keeps me making one project after the other is that after releasing one project, I don't wait to see the success and all that. I'm already working on the next one. That keeps you on the rhythm, that you borrow the motivation and the strength of completing one task into doing the next one. I normally give an example by this, Zandile, that when you don't feel like cleaning the whole house, and you're just in your bedroom and say, you know what, I don't feel like cleaning, and you go to the kitchen and you start cleaning the kitchen. Sooner or later, you find yourself cleaning the sitting room and every house. Now you are cleaning the bedrooms. Why? Because you have caught momentum on doing one thing and now you are inspired to do the next one. So many people today, they stand by the gaps, by the sidelines, like our thought of the day today. You don't make progress by standing on the sidelines, whimpering, complaining. You make progress by implementing ideas. That one first idea you implement, it gets the fire, it builds the rhythm. Now you are willing to do the next thing. Now the next thing. That one report you submit today, it makes you to submit more reports. That one assignment that you get done, and now you move to the next one. So that one book you complete reading, that one application you made today for a job or for promotion or anything that you are working on, it gives you the motivation to do the next project. So what I'm challenging our listeners to do as they cultivate the drive for excellence is that you want to take faith-based action in a consistent manner, and consistency is a challenge for many people. So what you want to do is you implement one project, and that one project you do what we call spiritual shape shifting. You use the motivation from completing one task to push you to complete the next one. Then you take one task at a go, day after day, on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You keep showing up, and as you do that, you build the rhythm. And that's all sometimes you need. You build the rhythm, you build the momentum, and momentum helps you to keep going at all times. Even when you don't feel like going, you still keep showing up and creating excellence and massive productivity, because now you have what we call muscle memory. The things you have done before, now you can easily do them today, you can easily do them next time. So we build momentum and progress by slow, steady progress, which is better than daily excuses. Instead of taking a day off, take a day on. Instead of complaining today, do things today. Instead of putting it for tomorrow, do it today. And as you do that, you build the momentum to keep going and changing your life.
All right. That one, Mr. Makwana, it says always be a work in progress. Look at your journey as an exciting adventure and look forward to figuring things out. Progress is not enhancing what it is, but adva- but it but in advancing to what towards what it will be.
Yes. So our third point is always be work in progress. Always be on the move, because progress does not come when we're waiting by the sidelines. Progress comes when we are implementing ideas. And one of the things people normally say is, I don't know how to go about this. And you ask them, what portion of this project have you implemented so far? Have you drawn any plans on the paper? Have you written anything about what can be done? And they will be telling you, no, I have not started anything. And that's why most people are stuck. That's why most of us we're not able to make that progress, because we haven't implemented the part we need to be implementing. A small progress that we need to be implementing. So what you want to challenge yourself to do is you want to constantly be on the move. You write the plan down. You find small thing that really maybe it's not the biggest as you may think, but that small change that you make, that small implementation, that one idea you work on, it helps you. It's like the previous point I talked about, taking faith-based action. Now you want to constantly be on the go. You want to look at your journey as an exciting adventure, and that, and look forward to figuring things out. Progress is not enhancing what it is, but advancing to what will be. So you are not just stuck on the reality you see today, that the economy is not good, that the resources are not there, but you advance yourself in what can be. If the economy is this way, if job markets are this way, if they are not jobs, what can I become? What can I work on that can set me in a path to build a successful career? So you want to focus on always being work on progress. You are not a complete miracle. You are a miracle awaiting to happen. You are a force to reckon with. But if you don't take steps every day, we are not going to see that miracle unfold. We are not going to see that job that we are looking for. So every single day, our dear listeners, you want to constantly be on the move, taking one step at a go, one project at a go, one application after another, one business after the other. And as you do that, you become better and better and better in your journey.
All right. Last one, Mr. Makwana, it talks of strive for progress, not perfection. Releasing the need to be perfect, releasing the need to be perfect contributes into your growth and progress. Many are stuck because of the need to be perfect, and they allow fear to paralyze them.
All right. From the get go, if we want to make any progress, releasing the need to be perfect, it sets you in this path that this trial and error. and we don't get much fear when we know it's just trial and error. And many people, they were able to make breakthroughs in the history when they were doing the trial and errors, right? And now when we live in the social economy where everyone can share whatever they want to share, people can say whatever they want to say on social media, we end up being caught in this idea of being perfect, because we don't want to know what other people will think of us when we pursue such a project, right? So the day you decide that I'm not going to strive for perfection, I'm just going to strive for growth and progress. When you put progress as your core mandate beyond perfection, you now start showing up even when you are not sure. And many people today, they give up because they are not sure of certain things. They're not sure about this relationship. They're not sure about resources. They're not sure about the support they can get. And they are stuck in their head because they think it's not going to be perfect if they pursue this thing. So, what I want to challenge our listeners today to do as they strive for progress, as they want to finish this year strong, is that you are not going to crash and burn. Why? Because you are going to take small steps every day, small imperfect steps every day. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start in order to be great. You don't have to have it all to start it all. You want to start with what you have. You are aware that I don't have all the resources, I don't have all the support, I don't have all the information I need, but I know that if I wait until I have everything in place, I am not going to start. Therefore, I decide that wherever I am in this month of November, in the 3rd of November, I am going to take intentional steps every day to do all that I can do with all that I have. I don't have to have it all to start it all, but I need to start in order to have it all, because many people today, Zandile, are stuck in their heads, are stuck in that journey because of trying to be perfect, and that thing on its own, it paralyzes them. The fear of being imperfect in the eyes of other people has paralyzed them. So I'm challenging our listeners today that as we cultivate the drive for progress, move away from trying to be perfect and focus on progress. When we focus on progress, we get rid of this fear. We get rid of this mentality of trying to do things in the right way, but we throw ourselves into action, and that's what makes the difference. Taking action is the difference that makes all the difference. So you want to take action every single day. Put yourself in a place where you keep going forward every single day. My name is Mompuluki Makwana, and today on Empowering Your Vision, we were talking about cultivating the drive for progress. Our thought of the day today, we were talking about Shelley Chisholm, and she was saying, you don't make progress, my friend, by standing on the sidelines, whimpering and complaining. You make progress by implementing ideas. My number is 74776196. Remember, copies of my new book, What Amazing Employees Do, is available, and you can also get it on that same number, 74776196. Zandile, thank you so much for hosting me this morning.
All right, Mr. Makwana, thank you so much. So meet again next Tuesday.
All right, thank you.
All right, it is 5:52 on our video station, of course. That was, of course, Mr. Makwana on Empowering Your Vision on our video station, of course. With that, man, it's been good. It's been lovely. Let me leave it to Zanzibar. Let's do this again one more time tomorrow. Same time, same place. That's from 3 a.m. up until 6 a.m. I'm leaving you with the sounds of the Selena Gomez song. It's called Boyfriend. And from 6 up until 9 a.m.